to the Keyman Obsession Part 1.
It up with real online players just like you. Go on, you've got to be in it to win it. playradiouk.com/games. Your fun, your way. Audio stream loading. Playing the greatest hits of the 80s, 70s, and today. To planet Earth. Live from the south coast of England. This is Play Radio UK. This is the Tommy Boyd Show on Play Radio UK. Over the next 3 hours, taboo subjects will be discussed and opinions aired. If you're easily offended by an open-minded nature of mass debate, then this show is not for you.
Good evening. If you're live, hi. Good day if you're podcasting or around the world. It's if it was on the radio, it would be the best show on the radio, but it's not on the radio, it's on the internet, which is why we can be open and out there and honest. So I'm here, Tommy. Stuart is here. Stuart.
Good evening.
Matt is here. Matt.
Good evening.
Matt, we've been keeping track of you setting up the studio so that we can hit the ground running. Last week you were 0-4. We were looking for it to go 1-4.
We are 1-4.
Are you sure you're 1-4? Stuart's looking as though he can't hear a thing.
No, I'm just very quiet.
Okay.
Now that's you'll have to take that up with the lady.
I know.
0-5. And Alison is here as well. Alison Mead, hello.
Hello.
Alison's brought her wisdom and her humour, her trim figure, and her orgasmatron, which we'll get to later. Duncan might be here, but he's coming by canoe, so who knows?
We'll see him in about 5 years then.
Yeah,
that's great.
Yeah, okay. We'll be talking about canoeing as the programme unfolds. There are ways that... good day and hello, you lot, you at your PC Live. If you are, then you can get involved in a bunch of ways. The phone lines, we're not doing Human Zoo to start with, so we'll be looking to talk to people. If this is you, then hi, do it. I'll give you the number in just a second. Talking about issues, stuff, what we're talking about, orgasmatron machines, canoeing. Last week we were talking... what were we talking about last week? I've forgotten again. What was the big thing last week?
Mohammed teddy bear.
Yeah. The teddy bear thing, yeah. Yeah, which has kind of gone away, hasn't it, now? Mm-hmm. It was a good story while it lasted, but not as good as The Man in the Canoe.
No, that's much better, isn't it?
And Panama. Well, Panama. Panama? They're bonkers, aren't they, that couple? Aren't they fantastically bonkers? So we'll be talking about that. You can Skype us. If you're at your PC, download Skype, go to Google, ask for Skype, SKYPE. Download, takes about 90 seconds and you're off and running. Let's see who is calling. It's the sports personality of the... Nobody. It's the BBC Sports Personality of the Year. Matt, you like your sport.
I do, yeah.
None of them have won anything.
No.
Not one of them. Oh, the motorcycle guy, but who gives a toss?
We're kind of a nation that celebrates failure, aren't we?
Well, we haven't got any winners, so we don't know what it's like to celebrate winning. Look, we've got a rugby player. We've got a rugby player, he lost. We've got a golfer, he lost. Tennis player, he lost. A motor racing guy, he came second. We've got two boxers, well, one of them lost last night, heavily.
Did Khan win?
I think he did, yeah, in about 3 seconds, so that must have been well-matched business. 01243 55 60 60 is a number. Email is a good way. Look, you're at your PC, emailing is a good thing. We're doing a kind of a human zoo with the emails. Matt's going to field emails, and the deal is, unless we get snowed under, we will read out every email that we get, so as long as you keep them terse, It's a good word, terse, isn't it? Do you like terse?
Yes, or tight.
Tight
Or
is a good word.
succinct.
Succinct, another good word.
Yeah, but terse is quite good.
Okay. Roger over in the far corner there. A man lurks. A programme director even, Lee Moulsdale. Let's take a call. Good evening. Thank you for calling Play Radio. Who's this?
Evening, Tommy.
Alan?
The start of the build-up here. It's absolutely unbelievable live AC. We're just bringing out all the past winners of the Sports Personality of the Year. There's Paula Radcliffe, Johnny Wilkinson, Seb Toes, Jackie Stewart, Steve Wedgrave, Anne Jones, Ginny Wade, and Zara Phillips is bringing the trophy now in a purple dress.
Who's got a purple dress?
Zara Phillips, last year's winner.
Is she looking good?
Absolutely, Tommy.
All right, keep us posted, Alan. Thank you for that. Alan, unique sports reports that we get from Alan. Alan is tracking the BBC Sports Personality of the Year award this evening, Liz. And Stuart's going to be tracking what's going on Skype. But we're going to try and get as many calls from people who are Skyping tonight.
We'll try.
Compared to people who are just in there chatting away with each other, which is cool.
Kind of hoping that most people will at least attempt to try and call us at some point during the night and make their point rather than just talking about it in the chat room.
Well, I don't have to make a point, really. It's just nice to see what people look like.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's the thing. Besides the audio side of it, you can also take a look at what we're doing. Any old PC can do this. If you've got the audio stream up live, then you go to that little sort of horizontal window at the top of your PC screen where there's stuff that you can't understand that begins HTTP. Stuart knows what that's called, that thing.
Hypertext Transfer Protocol.
No, the little box thing.
Oh, no.
What? It's called the URL bar.
Oh,
Yeah.
I knew that.
See?
It annoys me, though, the internet, because there's so many little things that there's so many little phrases that you don't know. You know, save target as. I don't know.
Yeah.
Save target
scary,
as.
isn't it?
Save
It's so
picture as.
scary.
Save target as. I don't know. I just want to open it up. So why doesn't it say, if you want to watch this, click here? No, save target as.
Yeah.
It's all American geeky bollocks, really.
Keeps Microsoft in business.
I think they're doing pretty well, really. It pisses me off. See, I got my thing about. Here's my thing about Microsoft, Stuart, and I'd like to get your thoughts on this. Mm-hmm. Every time somebody buys something and it's Microsoft, okay, or a PC or something, they're right. Then Bill Gates gets 0.0002 of a penny or something, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay. Right. Fine. Now the whole world speaks English, doesn't it? Now.
Just about.
That's our language.
Yeah.
Why aren't we charging them? In the same, no, back up. Why don't we charge them the same way? All these Belgian guys talking to Italians, what language do you think they speak?
English.
Italian.
English every bloody time. No, they don't.
I went to Italy and they didn't speak
they
a
do.
word of English.
No, you're right. They do speak a bit of Italian in Italy still. The point I'm making is that when Chinese people speak to Africans, they speak in English.
Yeah.
When South Americans talk to Russians, they speak in English.
But they'll all be speaking Spanish soon.
There were two. No, they weren't. There were two Spanish guys playing golf the other day. One was Rod. What was his name? The little fella. They call him the mechanic. Anyway, and he was talking to Garcia, and they crept up with a microphone, and these two blokes were chatting away in English. What do you think of the course then? That's not bad. You know. So anyway, that's just one way we might raise money. I see one of the American presidential candidates is suggesting doing away with income tax.
Now there's a thought.
Yeah, and he's suggesting replacing it with a sales tax. So if you get paid, say, you get a paycheck and what you've earned is, let's say, £4,000, you get £4,000.
That'd be nice.
Now, everything goes up a little bit, because if you buy an Audi and it was 23,000, it's now going to be 25,000. You buy a laptop and it was 750, it's now going to be 850. But you've got the option. I like this idea.
That is quite good. I like
you'd
that
go
idea.
for that, wouldn't you?
I would, yeah, that's
Alison?
good.
Yeah.
It's all right, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's a Mormon, though.
Oh.
That is so funny.
It was a great idea right up until that point, Tom.
It's funny, isn't it, how prejudiced we are. And talking of prejudice, the Germans are going to ban Scientology. Now, one thing that we've managed to do on the internet, doing kind of radio, is celebrate free speech, allowing people to say whatever it is they want to say. And here are the Germans going in the opposite direction. The Austrians are putting David Irving in prison for 3 years for saying maybe the Holocaust wasn't exactly like that, which is my understanding of what he's saying. He's not denying that it happened. He's saying it wasn't quite like that, as I understand it. And now the Germans are going to put you in prison if you're a Scientologist. Let's go to our Skype desk and say good evening. Who's this?
Joe.
Joe, mate.